Hey guys, so today I'm gonna talk about my experience with hyperacusis and just how awful this condition is, and just a lot of people suffer greatly, and it reduces quality of life, and everything can be taken away from a person that suffer from this condition. And for those that don't know what this condition is, it's basically a hypersensitivity to everyday noise. So it could get severe symptoms, could be just people's own voices hurting, or just even the slightest sound that their ears can perceive would cause immense pain. Certainly mine didn't get to that point, but certainly mine was a milder version. But just the human voice is 60 decibels, and so really just cars passing by, just doing the dishes, just it becomes impossible for a person to live a normal life. And I want to tell my story and kind of my experience with the condition, because I did get better. There is hope. I still don't know how I got better. I only know it's just all correlational. I don't fully know what the condition is, but I want to provide some hope, and I want to provide some positivity within this community, because certainly after 2 years of suffering from it, just I I've heard, I've been a part of the community, and I've just heard all these awful stories of all these great, amazing people. So with my experience, it all started back 2 years ago, September 27th, 2021, and I was at a party, got too close, speakers malfunctioned and just caused this big bam into my left ear. And I just remember, wow, I think I just probably ruptured my eardrum or something, because everything just hurt. Everything just. I went back to my car, and just slamming the door just gave me this big shock, this sharp pain in my ear, and it lingered too. It wasn't just it stayed there for a bit, and I could just, that drive home was just terrible, but I thought it would just get better. And the next day it just, I kind of just got through it, but I thought it would just go away. But a week went by, and it just seemed to just stay, and it seemed to get worse and worse, and it would go on and off. I didn't really know what it was. And so I scheduled an appointment with an audiologist, and he found nothing wrong with my ear. No ruptured eardrum, no nothing. And I'm like, that's funny. Maybe he just missed something. My hearing test was fine as well. No hearing loss. So I scheduled another one with a second opinion with another audiologist. She said the same thing. There was nothing wrong with my ears structurally, and just internally. The hearing test was fine, and just I scheduled another one, third one. Just I needed to make sure. Same thing. So I was just greatly suffering, and this was all within 3 months, and just going to work, just going, talking to my family. I had to wear, so I started wearing earplugs, and it was just immense pain. I wanted silence all the time, and I started wearing earplugs everywhere, to the movies, to the outings with my friends, and everybody kind of just give me this funny look, like, what's this guy doing? But it was painful. It got to the point where I didn't want to leave the house, and it's terrible. So I scheduled an appointment with an ENT just to see what, internally, and ENT didn't find anything, and scheduled another appointment with an ENT, and that ENT also said everything was fine. And so I got, he suggested an MRI to see if there was something wrong in the brain, or MRI was clear. So this was all within, I had been already suffering. I think I got an MRI just a year after. So just everything just kept getting worse and worse. And actually around that time, this is all my left. It went to my right. So life became hell. Every day was a struggle. I'd often just became highly depressed, highly anxious, and I really wanted to quit my job. I didn't want to leave the house anymore. Terrible. It was hard to go to the gym because I loved working out. I love running. But people just kept slamming the weights, and I would just get this intense, just sharp pain and fullness in my ear, and I just terrible. I often think about just rock bottom, and I'd swear nothing tops this condition. It's a terrible condition. So I pretty much just got through life by just kind of trying to endure, and I became part of the Hyperacusis community. It just seemed like it was all just horror stories, and I just couldn't really, I lost hope, and just every day was just painful, and it kept getting worse and worse, and doctors had no answers. I kept searching up online. Just whenever I had free time during my breaks, I would just search for answers, but just there were no answers to this condition. I didn't know what it was. Nobody knew what it was. But then I found this post of this guy. It was on, like, out of all places, Reddit. He had a success story, and essentially the way he explained it was your brain would keep sending fake pain signals, right? And he tried to kind of fully internalize that, and it seemed to work for him. And this is a guy that had severe hyperacusis, and so I started doing that, and just it's really changed. I started viewing sound as, because if you think about sound, like, I think it's online, it says 8 hours over 80 decibels over 8 hours is kind of the safe. So I started fully internalizing just how this sound can't hurt me, and I started wearing the earplugs less, and luckily my hyperacusis became better and better. And sure, I'd experienced some setbacks, but as long as I kind of kept this mental set, I could keep going. And then I started meditating, and I started taking cold showers, and I did whatever it took to beat this condition that I didn't really know had an answer, had a solution. But I'm kind of just all over the place. This isn't scripted or anything, but I want people to know. Please message me, comment. I am 100% better today. And within 2 years, I didn't really explain it properly, but I want to give hope to the community, or to people that have family members that are suffering with hyperacusis, that it does get better, and you will get cured. There is an answer, and you're not alone. And feel free to DM me on my Instagram. I'll put it all in the links below. But just don't give up, please. Don't give up. I know it's just a terrible condition, and please, guys, take care. I don't have all the answers, this isn't as planned. I just really wanted to get it out there. I've got a really busy schedule, but take care, everyone. Spread awareness to hyperacusis. It's a terrible, terrible condition, and nobody should ever have to go through it.